and you have Jesus coming in a totally different way. He comes as the Messiah. You see that imagery of Jesus where he's there upon the donkey, upon the colt, and you see where he's riding in, and people are proclaiming who he is. Man, it's amazing. And we've talked about before how it's so starkly contrast from the others that would come into the city because he came in on a donkey. A donkey is one, it's a beast of burden, it says in the scripture, one that works hard. And as you look at a donkey is not a war horse. How many people know what I'm talking about? Man, when I was a kid, we had this movie that I would watch at my grandmother's house on VHS because she was like super in the future, which all the young ones are like, what is VHS? And I'm like, it's like a DVD. They're like, what's a DVD? I'm like, never mind. And so we would watch this VHS till it worn out. How many people know what I'm talking about? Swiss Family Robinson. You guys know it? And on it, they get these different animals. It's about a family gets shipwrecked and marooned on an island. And they're trying to make a way. And these two brothers are trying to impress this girl. And they're having this race. One is riding an ostrich. And one is riding a donkey. Guess what? Neither goes so well. How many people know what I'm talking about? Because guess what? You think, the donkey's made for that. It's like, no, it's not. Not really. So it's pretty amazing that Jesus chooses a donkey and not a war horse. This image that we see here is actually one of Alexander, who was the conqueror from the Greeks. And so he actually founded Alexandria, the city where Celeste and I used to serve in the Middle East. This is a statue that's there in the city. I've taken pictures of it many times, but it's just very much who he was. He was known for being the conqueror. And because of it, wherever he went became under his power. In fact, he was so mighty that before he arrived, people would surrender. Because he came with such a show of force that they were like, maybe you're the boss. And he's like, that's right. And he was doing that in his 20s, by the way, which is pretty wild. Then you think about people like even in Paris, outside of Notre Dame, is Charlemagne. And you see this next statue where he's there, and it's these pictures that are, it's declarative, right? Are they important? Yeah. Are they on a big horse? Yes. Are they important enough that someone's walking in front of them? Yes. This is a person of power. And you see that as such a stark contrast to how Jesus comes into the city.